Hello, I'm Verlaine Crawford. I'm talking to you from sunny Southern California in February 2023. And I have a couple of things I want to share with you regarding keeping your balance and keeping yourself feeling so much more organized when you're in the midst of chaotic behavior that is all around you. And one of those is, first of all, that when you're feeling upset or you see something that upsets you or hear it, one of the things you can do is hold your lobes, which are the frontal lobes right here on either side. And I usually hold it by my thumb and third finger or second finger, and just hold that there and think the thought or watch what's going on. Or if you're on the phone and something's upsetting you, just hold the lobes. You may have seen in a movie that sometimes people get bad news and they go, oh my God, that is a natural response to hold the lobes so that the body stays organized. So if I see something upsetting, it sometimes looks like the world is falling apart, perhaps. Just hold the lobes, or you get bad news, or you are talking to someone or yelling at someone, and they are yelling at you. Hold the lobes. And especially if that becomes known as a habit in the family, they'll know that whatever they're doing is too much for you. And it really works. I've used it a lot all my life. So the second thing is that to organize your thoughts and to keep yourself balanced, again, is to imagine that you have a cloud over your head. It's a golden cloud of light. It's just beautiful. And it's moving like a tornado, see? Around and around and around. And the center of that, or the funnel of that tornado-like golden white cloud, goes in through the top of your head. Okay. And it starts moving around the head and inside the head. And what it's doing is clearing any negative energy that's coming around your body. Okay. Down around your solar plexus, around your shoulders, of course, it's been coming, and it just flows down your waist and down your thighs and down into your legs, your ankles, and your feet, and then into the ground. Okay. It can ground you, which means it plants you strongly with the earth, and then it goes into the center of the earth, and the grounding, what would you call it, like a beautiful wire of gold that's going down from the base of your spine and your feet into the earth, into the center of the earth. It catches hold of it, and you are strong. You have that balance. And what that does is clear any negative energy or upsetting thoughts that are around you that you want to release. And it's just energy. For your body, it can be negative energy that's upsetting and gets you feeling awful. And so you're letting that flow down around and around. You can close your eyes if you're, by yourself and you just want to close your eyes, or you've gone off to a quiet space. You can do it that way. And just even thinking about it, you take a nice breath and let it flow. And then the earth accepts that energy as just neutral. You're not damaging the earth, okay? You're just releasing all the frazzled energy out of your system so that you can think clearly and that your body is relaxed. You have to treat your body like a little baby, It's incredible mechanism, your body, but you have to love it so much that you really want to take care of it. You want to give it that love everywhere, especially if you have an area where it feels sick or it isn't healthy. You want to heal it. So the interesting thing is you can use that even in the midst of meeting with a lot of people, because why? you can think it. Let's say they're all arguing around a corporate table or in a dining room or in a big uh, restaurant, and you just ground that energy while you're sitting there. They don't know, right? You're just doing it in your mind and you're just letting it flow. And I've done it myself in different meetings where you just don't agree with what's going on and you let that energy flow down into the earth. What's also interesting is that you can quiet, if you have some other friends with you, you can quiet a room. Seems awfully strange, but I've tried it, and so if you can do it by yourself, but if you have a few other people, a couple people, you say, let's ground the room, and you imagine that energy going around and around in each corner of the room and calming down the energy in the room, and it can work. I've seen it work. It unfortunately it can start again a little bit later, but you have a few moments of quiet and it just starts to feel much, much more pleasant in the room. So those are a couple of things that work and have worked really well for me. Now, another thing is there's been a thing called muscle testing. And it became popular with chiropractors and healers. And the way they do it is that usually with another person, you hold out your arm and and they say, think a thought, don't think anything about anything, just something pleasant. And they push on your arm and it holds steady, right? And then they say, now think an upsetting thought. It goes down. You can't hold it up. You said, think of something that makes you feel bad. And you just, so what you do is you hold the lobes and you think that thought. An upsetting thought would be that I miss my brother. He passed away in 2020, and he was a really dear friend of mine as we grew up. And, it's nice to be able to hold my lobes when I'm thinking about it so that my body just kind of goes, okay, it stays neutral. It doesn't get all kind of feeling ucky. And so then what happens when you're doing it with another person, you say, okay, hold your arm up and think about the fact that your brother passed away. And it holds steady. Okay. Now, one more thing. You can do this test by yourself. It's very interesting to do it with, should I drink this? Okay, this is water with electrolytes that's lemon flavored that I like a lot, and it's got a lot of good nutrients in it. So let's say I want to find out if I should drink it. So I'm going to put it down because I'm going to need both hands. And I'm going to think about that. Well, first I'm going to say we're going to do a neutral, okay, before I test that. So you take your two fingers and you put your thumb and this finger between them. Okay, so I got this thumb and first finger. You've got these two fingers, thumb and first finger together, and you put it in there and you say, yes, and it holds. Like pushing, and it holds very well. Then I say no. And it's fascinating because it actually flies apart when I say no. I say yes, it holds. I can do it. And then I say I'm still holding, trying to hold it, and I push him out like that, and it just pops open. So I'm going to ask, should I drink that? Should I drink the lemon flavored water? And I'm going to say, should I drink this water? Holds very firm, very firm. Should I take all the vitamins that I'm taking right now, which is a lot? It says no. Oh, my dear, I didn't know it would do that. Can you tell me which ones to let go of? It says yes. Oh, now I'm gonna have to go through all my vitamins. Should I take vitamin C? Says no. Why? Ah, that's weird. Should I take the vitamin E I take? Now that is interesting because I hadn't done it. Oh my gosh. Should I stop all vitamins? No. Well, should I take my 1-a-day vitamin? Yes. Yes. Should I take focus factor? Yes. I'll have to go through the list. And I suggest that for you too. I truly didn't know that. I'm going to take a sip of my lemon water with electrolytes. That is interesting. And so do what I did. And remember, this is both fingers actually, with first finger and thumb. And you're doing, and for me, it's the left hand I'm putting my right one in, and then I just push against that. Now see, that holds really well. Should I go for a walk outside? The reason not is it's cold right now. I mean, not cold according to the East Coast, but in California, I think it's around 40, 45 right now. All right, so that is what I'm teaching you today, and I hope you enjoyed it. And test out some things. And remember, hold the lobes and the cloud of white light, golden light. Golden light is a healing light. And so this is white, that is, I say white so that you get the idea that it's very light and filmy cloud that can just clean out your energy. Okay. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching, and remember, have fun.